Revelation 16, verse 16. And he gathered them together into a place called, in the Hebrew tongue, Armageddon.
Call law la Yahawah Basa Yahawashi Basa Mukakutashi Barakati Yahawah Barakati outside the water Yahawah Basa Yahawashi Basa Mukakutashi. The bonus to the apostles, to the elders of Yasharala, the Greatmillstone, and Shalom to the 144,000, Shalom to the elect.
All right, and this is a prophecy referring to how there's going to be a big battle, all right, in the end of days in that region in the Middle East surrounding Israel, all right, and it's called the Battle of Armageddon, all right, and that's basically when Yahawashi is going to come back and destroy all the armies that have gathered against Israel, the land of Israel. Right, EU, US warn against Israel-Hamas war expanding into regional conflict. Right, EU Foreign Policy Chief Joseph Borrell and US Secretary of State Antony Blinken, both on trips to the Mideast, warned on Saturday against the Israel-Hamas war escalating into a regional conflict as hostilities increased following the killing this week of a top Hamas official. It is absolutely imperative to ensure Lebanon is not drawn into a regional conflict, Borrell told a press conference in Beirut, according to Reuters and Agence France Presse. I'm also sending this message to Israel. No one will win from a regional conflict, he said. All right, well, this dude, he doesn't know what he's talking about. All right, he hasn't read the scriptures where it says that there is going to be a winner of that regional conflict. Right, he made that statement from a secular, an atheist point of view. All right, but if you read the scriptures, all right, you'll know that there is going to be a clear-cut winner of that conflict that's stirring up in the Middle East. All right, Yahawashi is going to be that winner. All right, because he's going to be treading the wine press. All right, Joel 3. All right. Joel 3 goes into that, how it is going to be a regional conflict there. All right, Joel chapter 3, verse 10. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Hey, so these countries that previously didn't have nuclear capabilities, they're gonna have that, and that's gonna give them the courage to go and march, towards Israel, toward the lands of Israel. All right, that's going to give them the courage to go towards that land and fight against that land. All right, verse 11. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about, to the cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh. All right, so all these countries, they're gonna gather their armies. All right, the kings of the east, and they're gonna slowly move the Euphrates rivers being dried up, so they're gonna be able to move towards Israel. All right, towards the valley of Yahawashi. Let the heathen be awakened and come up to the valley of Yahawashi, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. All right, so Salakia. All right, Salakia. Let the heathen be awakened and come up to the valley of Yahawashi, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. All right, so they're gonna all come up to that land to get judged. All right, and Jehoshaphat. Jehoshaphat really means Yahweh in Hebrew, which means judgment of of the Lord, all right, the judgment of Yahweh, all right, because and he explains it in that very verse that what it means, all right, because he's gonna sit there and judge all the heathen round about. All right, Shaphat means judgment. Okay, and Yahweh means, that's the name of the Lord. He exists, and so he exists, and he's gonna judge all the heathen round about that are gonna gather themselves to fight against Israel. And you can see the whole world coming up against Israel right now. There's like sentiment, anti-Israeli sentiment that's been gathering in the world, really. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. And it's funny because, it says in verse 10, to turn, their farming instruments into swords and spears. But in verse 13, the Lord says, oh, he got a sickle. He got a farming instrument, for the harvest is ripe. He got his own sickle. All right. Come get you down, for the press is full, the fats overflow, for their wickedness is great. So, the Most High is in the sickle. You cut them grapes, and you prepare them for the wine press. All right. And that's a metaphor to describe how Yahawashi is going to destroy all of those armies that are going to be gathered in the valley of Yehoshaphat. All right, in Armageddon. All right, so he's going to be the clear winner. All right, he's going to be the clear winner because it also tells you that in Isaiah 63. All right, who is this? This is going to be the winner of that conflict. All right, contrary to what that man said, Joseph Burrell. All right, who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat? I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in mine anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. All right, because Yahawashi, he's gonna come at that battle. All right, and he's gonna come for two things. All right, he got two objectives really. Destroy all these armies in Armageddon. All right, basically take all the crowns of all the kings of the earth. All right, like when you got when you see a boxing match or something like that, where you got two champions coming together, where one champion is coming to take all the titles that the other dude has. He's gonna have both titles. There's gonna be a multiple champion. And, as Yahawashi, he's gonna have multiple crowns. Right, and the other objective is to deliver the elect. All right, deliver the elect, his elect. All right, the elect of Yahawashi from the nuclear destruction. Because that's how World War III is going to end, right? With those nuclear missiles going out, and with Yahawashi delivering the elect from that destruction. All right, in the real rapture. All right, that's going to be the real rapture. The fake rapture that Christianity teaches you, that comes before tribulation. That's what they say. It comes before tribulation, but that's a false doctrine. All right, the real rapture comes at the end. All right, after all the tribulation, because we have to endure these trials and tribulations, so the Most High could see who's really with him. All right, and really, he already knows who's with him because he's the one doing the choosing. All right, so there is going to be a winner, and his name is going to be Yahawashi, and there is going to be a conflict, and there's nothing they can do to stop it. Okay, I hope this video was edifying. Shalom.